these two are going to be reacting to the line distribution in K-pop. It's gonna go from best to worst. So
we should really. I don't like this lighting. It's like
same.
Wow.
Nope.
Yes, let's glow.
Okay, let's go.
I said glow, not go.
Jesus Christ.
Best to worst line distributions in K-pop. Starting with the best and going to the worst. You know, I think that was kind of obvious.
Yes, sorry. It's faster than normal also.
I don't think it's that bad actually.
This is the best. You can stop it if you want. Jesus Christ.
No, I think it's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm sorry for Irene, but compared with the rest, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's quick.
Text.
TXT.
Oh, damn, that's unfair. Thanks. Okay, so this is unfair. Like, for the rest, it's okay if we just did this, but this is unfair.
But if you think this is unfair, then you're not ready for the other ones.
Okay, let me be me, Dasha.
No, Dasha, stand behind
you.
us.
Dasha, stand behind you. This is unfair. Now a bit worse, but still reasonable. NCT. Gotta go there. NCT. Didn't you like Johnny?
God, what is with his face?
But I think for this one, because they've got so many members, they kind of equally divide everybody, so I think it's pretty okay.
That's
I mean, I'm upset for this Johnny and guy, but I think it's alright, otherwise pretty okay. Sorry, Jonathan. NCTU.
boss. Yeah, but it's like
They're pretty,
very
like, these are pretty okay, but I'm like...
it's like from behind.
No.
Blood, sweat, and
Yeah.
tears. I know that one.
Like, it should have been blood, tears, and sweat.
Wow, sure. Also, Rem also changed his name to RM, so it's actually wrong. But
So it's like the people who.
It's a rainbow.
because so this one's a bit worse, but still.
Like five.
Like-
5 and 5.
But that's the thing that RM is the leader, but he has the least lines.
For the leader, it's more important for you to be actually doing the dances and making sure the team's on point and good and
Yeah.
focus on me.
Now focus on me. Keep your eyes on me.
No, but I think as the leader, it's more important that you are focusing on the team and not really on what you're
Yeah, that's true.
doing, how much you're saying and it's saying. So I think it's pretty okay.
So it's like you are saying something like, shut up, I'm talking, I'm the leader.
Me first.
He's the only one that speaks English fluently, so he always
he's like
talks
really
in
important at like
interviews.
when you go on interview.
Yeah, but that's why
And like in America at the conventions and things like that.
Yeah.
But he's talking English. I mean, he's the most. English.
He's the most important one, yeah. Continue.
Glass. Oh my god, it actually works. Jump! Shit. Next one can be seen as really bad. Go done.
What? Who is she from those girls?
Yeah, they're all in one band, just one girl group.
I mean, is she the leader?
I don't know for sure, but still, if she would be the leader, still not normal.
She's literally got more, like a little bit less than half. This is unfair. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Who's tea. Ugh, ugh. Bam.
Ignore the subscribe thing for a second.
Will do. This is unfair. Let's continue.
I'm like 59.
It's more than half.
Sister!
Sister! And it's so few people.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like how much she's singing.
Yeah. How many lines she has. So that's why it's called line distribution.
Not actual
Sister.
line distribution. This is probably the worst one Dasha, have ever seen. Yeah, Dasha. April!
April.
April.
Look at this one. Look at Rachel.
She's even not singing anything. I mean, I always like the dances and everything like that in K-pop. And
Ha!
So Rachel has 0 seconds.
That's not okay. Well, I mean, this is bad. This is bad. This is even worse. But this is no. No.
But just imagine like
didn't even do
imagine only
That's not fair.
imagine feeling like you're because how you
So upset. I know it's heartbreaking to watch your face.
guys, how would you feel if you were Rachel? Like you have no lines and you're just dancing on. You could also just be off stage. Yeah,
that different?
So I have a few questions for you guys because it's the last one. So why do you think that smaller groups like TXT distributed much better than bigger groups?
Because in smaller groups, it's more important that everybody says something because
because they're small.
Because they're small.
I mean, the people can see every single one, each of them.
And then
I
I
mean-
can see like, yeah, you're not saying anything.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
In the bigger groups, you're like, I don't see him. Yeah, I don't.
But how
see
do you think it happened in April that still one person had no lines?
Maybe she was in charge of rapping, and in that thing you don't have to do anything, so they didn't put her in. Maybe she just didn't have a great voice, or maybe these two are much more popular than her on Instagram.
Yeah. But do you think it's more about the amount of members, about bad management, or maybe even favorites?
Favorites and band management. That's what I
Yeah.
think is going on here. I really don't think it's. What was your first option?
So amount of members. So
I really don't. Small.
Yes, that's very
small.
Because I think NCT maybe even did it better. Maybe NCT did it even better than April. April only has 6 members, but the one girl didn't have any lines, and then NCT, some of the units even have 12 members, and still they did pretty well. So in NCT U we have a member Win-Win who has least lines in Boss.
Win, win, win.
In Boss, the biggest reason could be that his Korean isn't perfect yet. Do you think that this is a good reason to give people less lines?
Yes. It will be strong because they are K-pop groups. It will be strongly criticized on how they're doing in the song and how their language is.
Yeah.
So I think if it was a song was mainly Korean, then it could be possible that he'd get less lines since it's not perfect.
Okay, so we could see that in really bad ones it's almost mostly this one person and the rest, kind of. Do you think that this is because of favorites, or is it something like this that could make the line distribution like this? So what do you think could be another reason?
favorites. I mean,
Yeah, but
I don't-
apart from favorites or
yeah,
bad management.
maybe because the person is like saying like I'm the coolest and everything, and then
Yeah, because there are also
I'm deciding.
I don't know if this is true, but some people say that this could be that when you had some kind of rumor or something bad with your reputation, that you get less lines. So if you had a dating rumor or something that you didn't do well, then you could get less lines.
I don't think it's usually the case because in this seriously. In this one, Lost in Translation does, this guy actually had so many rumors about him, but he still got a lot of lines in his group.
Yeah, but it also could be because there's a K-pop group called Stray Kids, who the leader gets a lot of lines, but then it's leader got most of the time it's like in the top 4 of the most lines, and then but he's from Australia, and then we have another guy who's also from Australia in the same group, but he almost always gets the least lines. So why would you think that?
I even can imagine this picture like.
No, you out! You're not getting anything! You're not getting any lines, I'm getting the most. I think also, skip the topic, but also because of, I think in band management, it's also because you got the leader, but you've also got the manager who's sorting everything out for them. They get to pick what's happening in the group.
In Stray Kids, the leader also produced all.
That was my bone. Ow.
In Stray Kids, the leader also produces all of the music, and so maybe the members said, no, you should sing this. So they think that it could be also that the members themselves say, no, you should do this. And
also, yeah, I think inside the group they can also choose themselves whether or not they think they're suitable for singing that or doing that part.
Yeah.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Doing that part of I am sorry. Doing that part of the song.
9 minutes. 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut!
we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more of this kind of weird ass content.
It's not that weird, I think.
Yeah, it's actually we're having some philosophical.
3, 2, 1, cut!